Hey Ram fans, it's Ruby Kaiser from Rams Live, here with CSU alumni but recent Olympian Hunter Powell. Hunter, thank you so much for doing this interview with me.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And I had the opportunity to really dive in with you before you went to the Olympics. So now that we're a little bit removed from it, what was the biggest impact of that experience for you?
I think, I've told a lot of people that the coolest and probably the most impactful experience was just seeing all the support I got from home. I mean, I got hundreds of messages, text messages, Instagram messages, hundreds of Facebook messages from so many people back home in Fort Collins in Colorado and definitely CSU. Like, just seeing that kind of support I can't describe it. It's one of the coolest things I've ever experienced.
Well, I think it was pretty special for all of us back here to have somebody that we knew competing at the highest level. I know my mom woke up in the morning to watch you do the bobsled, and she's not even a CSU Ram, but we were all really bought in for that experience. And you got asked to be the commencement speaker coming up here in a couple days. What was that moment like?
That was pretty surprising. I mean, yeah, doing public speaking like this, I mean, it's always been kind of a dream to be able to do something to where you can speak to people, hopefully motivate them, share your lesson. I never thought it was going to be reality, and it's certainly not like this. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I cannot wait. I'm very fired up. I'm gonna try to keep it mostly PG, and I hope the lessons I share and I hope my story motivates somebody else to chase their own dreams.
Well, you definitely have a talent for public speaking, so I don't know if this CSU graduating class knows what they're in for, but I'm excited to see their reactions afterwards. Not to give too much of your speech away, but there is a moment where you reflect on your own time in this very stadium, and it wasn't on the football field as a player, but you were grinding, putting in the work for your track career and then your bobsled career. Can you tell us a little bit about what your experience in this stadium was like?
I mean, I love this stadium. I mean, I grew up here in Fort Collins, going to the football games every single weekend, and then I was just telling you, as soon as as soon as the stadium was open, I remember a week and a half later we came here, the whole track team ran a stair workout, and we'd do stair workouts here almost every other weekend, and I loved it. It kicked my ass. It's hot like it is today. It's intense, and not only did it build us athletically, it kind of what I'll be talking about in the speech, it built our character. I felt like it changed. It's doing hard things like this made me into a better man. It made me more avid in pursuing the things that were important to me. And getting to do it here in the stadium is very, very special.
And you said you had a little personal mission in the stadium. Who was the first one to run every single stair here?
Hey, thankfully, I was able to beat the rest of the team. I was the very first person to run every single stair in the stadium.
And I think you spent some time with a sled on the field too. Is that correct?
Yeah. I had my senior year, my coach posed an impossible workout to me. He says, this is a workout not even you could do. He said, it'd be pulling a 100-pound sled for 100 reps, and you're going to do it for 100 meters. And I just smiled. I was like, okay, challenge accepted. That summer, I was about 40 reps in, called him saying, hey, man, they're kicking me off the field. Can you call him 11? It's like, if you try to finish that workout, I'm kicking you off the team this next season. After I got done my senior year, he couldn't kick me off the team, and came back here, got permission to pull the sled on the field, and ended up doing what we call the century workout, 100 reps, 100 pounds, 100 meters.
Has there ever been a moment in your life where someone has told you, Hunter, you can't do that, and you actually didn't do it?
Maybe my fiance has told me a couple times, but outside of that, no. I mean, as far as like a challenge saying that you're not capable of doing something, I've just never believed that. And I think it's partly, I think really what it is when we're young, people tell us you can do anything you set your mind to, you can do. And then you get a little bit older, and they tell you can do these things, but you can still you have your options. And then you get to like your 20s and you get in college, you can do these 3 or 4 things. And I just never stopped believing I could do whatever I put my mind to. And I think it's true. As long as you have enough persistence, enough discipline, and as long as you don't freaking quit, someday has to be your day. Someday it has to work out. So I don't know whether it's a testament to persistence or stubbornness. I got a little bit of both.
I think both are important, and they've clearly paid off. You have Team USA on your chest.
Yes, ma'am.
What is next for you? I know the Olympics doesn't come around again for a couple years. What does life look like right now for Hunter Powell?
Right now, I mean, the biggest thing is me and my fiance, Keisha Love, we're getting ready for our wedding September 3rd, so we're just getting prepared for that and then starting to train for the next season. World Cup season will be every single year, and we'll have world championships for the next 3 years. This next one's going to be in Lillehammer. After that, it'll be in St. Moritz. After that, it'll be in Park City. Come watch us. And then after that, we're going to be back in Le Plan, France for the next game. So just trying to get ready for these next few competitions and hopefully keep making an impact on the world while I do it.
I love it. Well, maybe my boss will send me to Park City and I can come interview you there for some bobsled. I'm going to start advocating for that now that I know.
That's right. I like it.
And I don't want to give away too much of what you're going to say on Saturday, but when those graduates walk away from this field, what do you want the biggest impact for them to have been made?
I hope my story more than anything reflects with people. I think I'm just thinking about that. I think the core of my message is saying that to be able to do great things does not mean we have to be a select chosen few born with some innate ability. I was never born with that. I was a decently smart kid. I was somewhat athletic as a child, but I was never the fastest kid. I was never the strongest kid. I was certainly never the smartest kid. And then I'm looking at my life now. I'm 30 years old. I have a degree in physics from CSU, the hardest course I've ever, the hardest coursework I've ever taken, and I think probably one of the hard degrees you could have. I was all conference and a conference champion here in the Mountain West, and I just got done competing at the Olympics, and it's not because I'm special. I think if there's something to be had from my story, it's that greatness and success and significance is due for us all. It requires a discipline, it requires persistence, it requires unbelievable work ethic. But if you have that, if you just don't quit and you have a community that will support you, there's no limit to what you can do. Anyway, yeah, I think that would be.
Did you just start getting into your speech there? I saw you kind of lock in.
No, that's I guess abbreviated version, but I think that's the root of what my message will be this Saturday.
Well, I love it. I had to get a little sneak peek and I read it for myself since I won't be there on Saturday. So you guys are definitely in for a treat. Thanks for joining us today, Hunter. Appreciate it.
Thank you.